Yeah, we made it.
We did. Woohoo!
Where's Jason?
I don't know. Technical difficulties.
Gave me that. Look at. I think I got. Look at. We're right now.
Are we? Oh, way to go.
You are you, and I am me, and here we are.
I feel better.
At the Sarmia Sting.
And a few pounds lighter. I'm just teasing.
Well, wait a minute.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe
I'm
you're
a
right.
starter's kit compared to you.
There you go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're here at the Progressive Auto Sales Arena doing. We're not always sure what we're doing, but we're always having a fun time doing it.
Yes, we are.
Good to report, Sarmia Sting over the London Knights preseason game, 2-0 right now. Sarmia Sting looking for some payback, obviously from yesterday, losing 4-1. Adam Rosicka in there with the second goal.
Yes.
The first goal, though, a free agent, right? Calvin Martin.
Calvin Martin.
I got it right this time.
Yes.
19 years old. Came to us from the Peterborough Pete's minor midget.
Yep.
What are you seeing out there?
It's exciting. Some of our young guys really stepping up.
Yeah.
It's terrific. And some of our returning talent still got all the goods, and if not even a little bit more, which is fun to watch. Sure.
It's been good hockey though. Like it's been back and forth.
I think so. It started off
digging hard in our. Boy, there were a couple down there. It was like whoa, like this close.
Okay, let me just check.
But
do I get to?
Yes, you can talk about the penalties.
Say the word referee with a very mad face, and then we'll move on. Referee. No, okay, we're gonna move on.
No. Whatever.
Come on. There were maulings out there. I mean, I've seen.
It is what it is.
I know. You know what? I'm probably being catty, but
we're 2-0.
Whatever.
It's preseason.
100%.
Aiden Hughes, though. Let's talk about him doing. Boy, there was a couple of nice. One in particular, like real big kickoff there. And he had some fighting to do down there. They were attacking him hard down there. London Knights, not a weak team either, right? So
no, and
he did well.
Now, we should probably put that in perspective, right?
Right.
Last night at Bud Gardens, London put out their strongest team, a lot of their A-listers.
Sure.
Okay, and we kind of maybe held back a little bit. And then tonight, it's a bit of a role reversal. You know, they got some of the younger guys out. We've got most of our A-listers, on the ice. We've got a few scratches, but I mean, we've got guys like Rosicka, and we've got guys like Jostling and McGregor that are out there, and Spro. It's nice to see our young guys performing in that circumstance, getting the first goal and things like that. But, I mean, appreciate it. It's preseason, okay? So the dynamics are just a little off. This is not, but lots of promising stuff to watch while we're down there. I mean, that's the thing, right?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it.
It was a little sloppy in the beginning, but I mean, as they settled in, lots of good hockey.
I think there's something to be said for preseason.
Yeah.
That title itself, and it's a good opportunity too for the new players to feel out the ice, to feel out their teammates that they're working with tonight. They may still be here, they may not be here.
Yep.
They're trying to, I don't know, get a feel for the room, if you will.
Well, for sure. And the truth
against
is,
the other team, and everybody's figuring everybody out right now.
Well, true. And the other thing is, I mean, the pace of hockey in the O is probably a lot more than what some of these young guys have been experiencing to date.
Sure.
In minor hockey programs, the pace of the hockey here is different. There's some of the aggressiveness is a little different.
Yeah.
You've got some guys that are 20, 21 years old out here, been playing for the better part of their lives, and they've been playing in the O, and they're bringing their game.
They've grown into it.
100%. Right? So, it's got to be a transition.
Well, and to the point of that, let's talk about Adam Rosicka, an aggressive player. He digs in. It seems like on a consistent basis, but he seems to be he's obviously dominating a bit because he got a goal here tonight. But what are you seeing? You're kind of shaking.
Well, and you know what? I'm kind of on the fence. Because truthfully, I mean, I don't have anything necessarily against Adam, but for me, it almost seems like he hasn't really found the sort of his place,
right?
in terms of Well, in terms of the team in general, because defensively he lags, and even offensively sometimes he lags a little behind. But there's no doubt that he sees he's a bit opportunistic, which is a good thing,
right.
Because he clearly does find a few opportunities to put the puck in the back of the net, and we certainly need that. Yeah. So, it's that kind of inconsistency that it makes it really hard for me.
Trying to find a balance there.
Find a balance, like I would like nothing more than to see Adam sort of turn up and say, you know what, like this might be my final year with the Sting. I'm going to leave it all out there and go full throttle the whole time. I'd love to see that. I don't know if it's going to happen, but, that's, I think, what he needs to do is really sort of step into a leadership role. He needs to show that he's the top end of our team.
All right. Okay. More leadership.
More leadership.
Okay. All right.
Let's go with that.
What do you think? What do you think the coaches are doing? I mean, you see some of the other guys around here involved in the OHL that are watching closely.
Yeah.
We can only guess the conversations down on the bench, but there's a lot of observating going on.
Yeah. I think that, right now this is still preseason, right? So assessment. You're putting guys, young guys, middle of the road guys, and to make a great team, it takes a lot of working parts, a lot of moving parts,
a lot of variables,
and what worked for us last year may not work for us this year. So we got to find, where the mojo is, who works well with
who's in sync with each other, and
they're going to be juggling the line, the offensive pairings, and they're going to be juggling the defensive guys to try and find, who works best with who. Because you've also added some new blood into the mix, and you got to find the right balance for them that gets them to perform, but also helps them develop.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's a whole lot of moving parts here. So I think the coaches are really, assess, and then
they're taking copious notes.
I would expect note taking is at a very high level right now. Yeah.
Now, that being said, you got to talk about everybody always wants to compare to last year's team.
Yep.
Which is unfair, but we do it anyway, and we go, okay, well, we had a really great year last year. Even going into the playoffs, we did very well. We had a great start. There was a lot of great things, a lot of the depth on the team.
100%.
But now the pressure's on probably by the fan. Well, not probably. It is on by the fans to go. There's an expectation laid out there that says, okay, so we got to keep going a little more.
Absolutely.
And we need a win. We want to win. And that's hard to do at this stage of the game because of those variables that you talk about.
Yeah, very much
so. To be able to figure it out. We're figuring it out now, right? And that's where we've got to give them some time to get through. That's why they have training camp. That's why they have preseason.
And that's and the idea is you got to put it in perspective, right? Because if we want to go deep, part of this is we have to plan for the future.
Right.
You don't want to be burning guys out early, and you don't want them to peak too late. You got to find that. Again, like I said, it's just moving parts, man. And
wouldn't want the job.
Oh, the only job worse than being a coach is being a ref.
It's why we're here, and we can be in front of the camera.
And why I don't wear
criticize
stripes.
all we want.
Yeah, exactly.
We obviously we love the Sarnia Sting, and you have that. Where's the badge?
What's that? Oh yeah, seed ticket holder.
Gives you some extra rights.
It gives me some privilege.
According to the law of Coghlan.
100%.
What's that movie from?
I don't know.
Coughlin's Law.
That's Cocktail.
Wow. Okay.
See, look at it. I told you.
That's what we're doing now. We're going to come up with movie quotes every time.
I'm a movie guy, man. Especially 80s stuff.
I am impressed.
Yeah, wow. Brian Brown, one of my favorites. I like that.
Okay.
That's awesome.
All right. Of course, we see it up here. We're going to go back to the ice here in a couple of minutes, but Friday, September the 14th, will be the next preseason game.
Spitfires.
In Windsor. And then we'll be back here after that. And don't forget to keep following our Facebook page, as coming up later on this week, I will be giving away some tickets to the Sarnia Sting.
God, I love giving away free stuff.
I love making people happy.
Yeah.
And, I just want to give a shout out to the Sarnia Sting for the support that they've given myself and you to be here
100%.
and do what we do. So thank you, Sarnia Sting. We're looking to a fantastic year. 2-0 right now, preseason, as the Sarnia Sting take on the London Knights, looking for some payback. We'll be back here again, second period break for an update.
Okay, I'm in.
All right.
Count me in.
All right, on behalf of the show Live on Location, a part of the Video Show Network, I'm David Burrows, and my friend Jay Peckham.
Go Sting, go!